Right, now we come to what I call exhibitions or fairs or shows, sometimes I call them. But this, if you're in the early stages of business, the exhibitions and the fairs can be something that is very important when you first start out. Because when you first start out, nobody knows who you are, what you are. You don't want to take on a full shop. You take on a full shop, you sign a big lease. It goes wrong, you've got to pay for that lease for the next 3 years, whether you like it or not, or whether you're in there or not. So what you should do is look out for the best fairs, craft fairs, flea markets, even car boot sales, anything to get yourself sorted. So what do you do on the fairs?
I do antique fairs.
Antique fairs?
Yeah, and flea markets. They're called flea markets, yeah.
So do you find that helps people get to know who you are?
Oh, definitely. I've built up a customer base.
From there?
From there, yeah. It's hard work, packing up, loading the car, getting out and about, chatting to a lot of people that don't necessarily buy things. Having to build up a relationship with other stall holders, that's important. And it's about contact and selling yourself and selling your products.
I mean, we could almost call this a fair, couldn't we? Because we did initially call this a pop-up shop.
Yeah.
And this is like a permanent craft fair, whereby it's on display all the time. So you've got what we call this a base, really. This is a base where you can almost pretend you've got a shop.
Well, that's what I do at events.
Yeah.
If I haven't got something, I will say to somebody, please come to the shop, because I'll leave it in the shop for you. So the two go hand in hand, really.
So what I always say, one of the important things, especially in the early days, is make your business sound bigger than it is. So if you're at a fair or an exhibition, yes, this is me, this is what I do, but of course I also have a shop.
Right. I tell you something which I picked up on a while back, and it going back to helping other people who do the same as you. I don't know what you call this, but anyway, it's when I put something on Instagram or Facebook, I refer to the business as our.
Yeah.
I don't say my and make myself sound singular. I refer to the shop as our shop and make it sound like I've got a big chain of shops.
Exactly.
I haven't got a big chain of shops. It's just me on my own.
That's profile, you see. That's
is
good.
it?
That's
right.
good. That's increasing your profile. When we did the initial Facebook adverts, I always put group of shops, our group of shops.
Right.
Which it is, obviously. It's a group of shops along Oxton Road.
Yeah.
And it was a group of shops in Knockferry. So this is available at our group of shops.
Right.
So it sounds like a chain.
Yeah.
So it makes it bigger. It pushes up your profile with the people you're selling to.
Yeah, I just find when I list something, I'll put something on Instagram. It sounds better. Come and see our shop or my shop rather than my shop. Come into our shop soon. Just sounds.
So it's important to make your business sound better. And if you're out, you've got craft fairs, you've got antique fairs, you've got flea markets, you've got car boots are not particularly for that type of thing. But if you just want to get out and get the feel of standing somewhere and talking to people about your product for a tenner, which is what they usually cost, it's well worth it. Because you might just pick up one sale or one contact and you're not committed. You can just go, quick try, let's get a feel for it, and then you can progress to better ones like the Floral, which is very busy, Hume Hall, which is very busy, and pick out the ones that are relevant to you. Okay, so have a go at the fairs. You might just expand your business.